This video shows how to provide additional or revised documents for an existing street use or urban forestry application. For this demonstration, we're using a right-of-way construction application that has been reviewed and is in awaiting correction status. The steps are the same if your record is in awaiting documents or additional information required. When your application moves into one of these waiting states, you'll receive an email alerting you that documents are required. The email is your prompt to log into the Seattle Services portal and open your record to see what document updates are needed. Remember, to make updates, you need to be both logged in and have permissions to access the record. This video begins with an existing application that is waiting for corrections to be submitted. We can see the record status of awaiting corrections near the top of the page. First, notice the tabs for different sections under Record Info. When you have a document that is required, the Required Documents and Conditions tab displays. The number next to it is the number of documents that are required. Next, notice that there is an orange banner across your application. It also tells you how many documents are required. In our example, there are a total of 4 documents. Click View All in the orange banner, or click Required Documents and Conditions tab. A list of documents displays at the bottom of the page. You may need to scroll down. These are your required documents, also known as conditions of approval. Each required document has a document type, comment, status, and date. A green status means that updates are not required for the document. A red status means a new document is required. In our list, we see 4 required documents with a red status. Each document type is bolded: a corrections response, an other documents, a site plan, and a traffic control plan. In the line right beneath the bolded document type, you'll see a comment. The comment has some helpful information. For example, your reviewer may provide a comment with specific instructions, as we can see for other documents. Our reviewer has asked for an updated start date. Or the comment may identify the step in which the document is required, such as screening or review evaluation. If no step is listed, then assume the document is required in the current step. If a document is due in a later step, like review evaluation, you don't need to provide the document until your reviewer specifically asks for it. In our example, our reviewer has already determined that the temporary no parking confirmation is not needed and has waived the requirement. Near the bottom, there is more than one page. Let's click on page 2. Here is the right-of-way impact plan that we submitted with our initial application. It does not require any changes at this point in the review and has a status of received. Let's return to the list on page 1. Based on this list, we know that 4 documents are required in the current screening step. This means we must upload 4 documents to trigger our next review cycle. The only way to trigger the next review cycle is to upload all requested documents. If you think an update is not needed, you must still upload a document, even if no changes have been made. By the way, it is easy to find the current step for your application. Just click on the Status tab and look for the hourglass. Our application is in the screening step. Now that we know which documents we need to upload, let's see if the reviewer provided additional comments in a correction sheet. Some reviewers call this a comment sheet. Click the Attachments tab to see the documents on your application. Look for a corrections sheet. If one exists, you may download it by clicking on the blue linked file name and saving it to your computer. You can add your responses to this same document and upload it later as your corrections response document. If one does not exist and your reviewer has asked for a corrections response, create your own document and upload it later as your corrections response document. We've now completed the first part of the process, which is looking at our record to see what changes are required. When you have prepared your revisions and are ready to proceed, the next step is to return to the portal to upload those revisions. After logging in, review the Required Documents and Conditions tab again to refresh your memory about what documents are required. Then go directly to the Attachments tab on your record to start the second part of the process, which is uploading your documents. To upload your first document, scroll to the bottom of the page and click Select. Please note that the Select button only displays if you're logged in and have permissions to upload documents. A file upload pop-up appears. Click Select again. Browse your computer just like you browse to find a document to attach to an email. The first document we will upload is our site plan. Click on the document to select it, and then click Open. See the blue bar here? Make sure it shows 100% before proceeding. This application still needs 3 more documents. To upload the traffic control plan, click Select again and find the file. Click the document, and then click Open. Next, upload the other documents. Click Select, and find the file. Click on the document, and then click Open. Finally, upload the corrections response. Select it just like we did for our other documents. Once all documents are selected, wait until the blue bars all show 100%, then click Done. The pop-up closes and you return to the Attachments page of your application. There is now a section for each uploaded document. You might need to scroll down to see it. The system knows that documents have been uploaded, but so far, the system doesn't know what types of documents have been uploaded, so you need to tell it. Do this with the document type. It must be an exact match to the required document, also referred to as the condition of approval. This is how the system knows you have provided the right document. For each document uploaded, select a document type that matches the required document. First, select a document type of site plan for the revised site plan. Next, select traffic control plan for the required traffic control plan. Our third document has a type of other documents. We created this document to provide the reviewer with our revised start date. Finally, we select corrections response for the correction sheet that we downloaded earlier and then updated with our responses to the reviewer comments. If you want, you can optionally add a description for each document. Notice the Remove link over on the right? You may delete a document at this point if you picked the wrong document by mistake. Now that the document type is set for each document, click Save to attach the documents to your application. The saved documents are displayed in the list here. Those that are uploading show as pending. Be patient. It may take a moment for the documents to upload depending on the speed of your internet, how large the documents are, and how busy the system is. Once you have clicked Save, there is no way to remove or edit a document that has been uploaded. If you made a mistake, it's easy to upload another document. Just click Select again and upload the correct document. Be sure to enter a description to indicate that this newly uploaded document is the correct one. Now let's check to see if the system has triggered our next review cycle. First, we wait until nothing with pending status remains. This way, we know the uploads are done. At the top of the page, there is a record status. Remember, we started with the record status of awaiting corrections. Let's refresh our page to confirm that the system has updated the status. In our browser, we click the circle icon to refresh. We can see that our record status is now corrections submitted. When the record status is corrections submitted, or additional info submitted, or documents submitted, something that has submitted in the name, the application is back in the reviewer's queue. If the record status still shows awaiting corrections, or additional info requested, or awaiting documents, then a document is still needed from you. The orange banner will still be visible too. This means you still have a required document that is due. Double check the Required Documents tab to see what is needed and upload that document type. Remember, you must upload each and every document that is required with a matching document type. Thank you for taking time to learn about how to upload documents to your existing street use or urban forestry application. These steps are explained in our help articles too.